Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to another game of Reus 2. We're going to try another True Titanic weekly challenge. Let's have a wee go at this. There we are. What do we have? Well, we got the Ocean Giant once again. Looks like the Poet as our main guy, and we've got access to the Rainforest to start with. Okay. And we've got the Mandrill, Sable, and the Blue Whale. That's kind of interesting. You know what? I think we'll probably start with the Rainforest for the Poet, because I feel like that's a pretty good one for him to start with. So yeah, we'll go Rainforest to start. In terms of our biomes, we have access to not every single one, but we've got decent access to them. At least we've got the forest as well. Hopefully we'll be able to get the sage for that. But yes, we can get the Poet down. Sure that he is quite happy. And starting off, let's go ahead and pull a nut. That's pretty good. Lovely little bit of mystery there as well. I do quite like that. Also counts as a mineral. Huh. Funny. Right, let's get the papaya tree down here. Of course, the other thing we could do is we could put the guinea pig on here, because then that will also get us a wee bit of wealth. And we can get, say, like a Ramon tree here, and say like a snake here, and then that should be more than enough prosperity to get him over the line. Yeah, perfect. Nice bit of stuff coming off that guinea pig. Nice bit of biodiversity, there we go. We did it. Let's see who we get for our second one. I'm kind of hoping for the miner. There we go, the miner. Perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. So we'll pop him in the taiga. We'll pop him kind of like over here. Do we want to do it that close? Actually, let's just make him as close as we possibly can. I think that'd be alright. As for you... so you do actually need some minerals here as well, of course. So we'll probably get the stone. Actually, I guess we get the flint. And pop the flint just there. Let's go ahead and we'll get the miner to come over here. That's too close. There you go, that'll do. I'm kind of hoping they don't expand out that way. And in that respect, we should definitely say, hey, go ahead and put a stone down now so we can just make them come out this way before they start going out that way. There we go. Perfect. We'll put down a wee tree over here as well. We'll need to put down another mineral of some description. We should put down another stone, or actually let's get the draft for the taiga, and let's get ourselves our copper, because at least we can put down the tin, and then that's put down. Yeah, we can go tin here, and then get ourselves a wee tree here as well. Perfect, and then that should be you have enough technology, and be quite happy. You'll expand out that way, but that's okay, we can't really do anything about that. Do we... I could always put down like some flint here, for example, and that would make them quite happy. Who's our next person? The painter. Now the painter is an interesting one, because we could probably do something with them in terms of gold by using the ocean. Let's expand this rainforest out and we'll make an ocean over here. In fact, it probably doesn't need to be that big. Oh, then again, to be fair, we do need to be quite far away in order to make sure that we can actually get a point on the map down in terms of the city. Yes, the Poet does need a little bit more. You probably want another tree, probably papaya tree, and then another mineral of some description. We do have a draft as well, so we can use that when we need to. Yes, so let's get the ocean. Let's go ahead and do this, and we'll pop the painter down there because we don't really have any other place that's like great for just pure gold. Yeah, I mean Savannah's good for food and gold. Yeah, there we go. So we pop you down here. And let's go ahead and we'll pop down just to start with a clownfish here, just to make sure that you're coming out this way. We do have bedrock, the gate, which is nice. You are pretty nice for science, which is not really what we want, but that's okay. Yeah, and you're also pretty good for science, so... Not perfect. Maybe we actually wanted the poem next to that, but... Never mind, it is what it is now. Now we just need to get our wealth, which we can do. Let's go for the ocean and we'll get ourselves a pearl. Because yeah, you've got to hunt the blue whale there, which is very much a food orientated one. But it doesn't mean that we can't do it, so... Actually, we can go ahead and we can put down, say, like a jasper or something like that, or do we have another? Yeah, let's get a sea crate here. Because then that should hopefully give you enough wealth, and you should be quite happy. Yeah, that should get you over the edge, which would be good. And then over here, we've got 5 more eons, so we just want to try and do what we can. I guess we just put down a stone. Yeah, stone, and then a Ramon tree next time, and then that will get us a scribe, and that'll pretty much be us. Not a bad start, I don't think. Not a bad start at all. Yes, time has come for a new era. Indeed it is. Let's go on. What do we have? The Iron Age or the Age of Philosophy. Now, both of these are interesting, especially because we know that we have a pretty big science boost. However, I mean, this is good, but I would have preferred this to be on the minor, to be quite honest with you. Whereas here, yeah, I think we actually go for the Age of Philosophy, because he will get a couple of trade things as well anyway. So, I think that's probably a good shout. Right, let's go ahead and put a Ramon tree down here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. So that should hopefully be enough prosperity for you to go over the edge. And in fact, I know, because we don't add distinct plants, it is a distinct plant. Well, in that case, we'll just come over here and we can change this over to a papaya. And then that'll let us get the scribe, and that'll be us quite happy. Does mean that we are losing a little bit of biodiversity here, but I'm sure we'll live. There you go. Perfect. That's a big boost to science, a big boost to wealth as well, so be it. Enjoy. As for you, we don't have the copper down yet, but we will do. We also don't have any kind of real way of getting food, unfortunately. Poet life is done though, so that's nice. And in terms of what you need, we could really do with like a chicken. I think a chicken would be really good. In fact, having like maybe like a thing there as well would be quite nice. I am going to be incredibly cheeky. Kind of have to make sure that this is going to go the right way. I was going to say I'm going to be incredibly cheeky and try and see if I can put down this here. We'll get a draft over here and say, open up the rainforest. Let's get ourselves a jungle fowl, our banana, because we want to get the bananas up. And yeah, we'll change this over into a rainforest and we'll try and put something down. We'll try and get him to expand over to here rather than the scientist. Scientists can always go the other way. And that's in fact really what I prefer him to do. So if we're going to go banana there, we've got the Ramon tree there. Yeah, so we want the banana there. Let's go ahead. And that Ramon tree, we'll put another one here. We'll change that to taro. I'm just trying to work out how to get the most food here. Change that to taro. Pop down the papaya, because we already have a papaya there. We do have a papaya there. We could just pop down another papaya, to be fair, or we could just go the banana as is. Or let's go ahead and pop down the chicken, and we'll try and see if we can expand this guy out before this guy really wants to do anything, if at all possible, because we should be able to. In fact, before we do that, let's go ahead and we'll pop down. We can't pop down that copper quite yet. See, we've got stone, we've got tin. Pop down a skunk there. Yeah, that's 4 patches away. That'll be fine. So we pop a skunk down first, and he should hopefully go out and expand that way. As soon as he does that, we then say, right, we're grabbing back the ocean giant, coming back over here, putting down our chicken, and expanding out the poet. So, boom. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Great timing. So it's just a race against time to put the jungle fowl down here, expand out this way, and then that should hopefully mean that he's able to, you know, this can be the barrier between the two cities. Wonderful. Yep. There we go. Expanding. There he goes. Perfect. That should give you a little bit more prosperity. Let's go ahead and we'll pop down that banana for just now on top of the food booster, because that should hopefully get us up. Maybe not the full way in terms of making sure that we have enough food on the planet, but it'll definitely be a good bit in the right direction, put it that way. Now, over here, we do want to put down some... we want to put down some pearls. I think we go ahead and we put, say, like a bit of jasper here. We don't have the most eon left, it must be said. Yeah, we put down that there, and then we go ahead and put down some pearls. Yeah, there you go. You're at least expanding, which is good. Pop that down there. Still don't quite have enough food. That is true. Now, the question is, how can we get the food? What micros do we have? We do have plus 25, which we'd be able to put on... so we could literally double the jungle fowl. Which I don't think that'd be enough on its own, actually, which is kind of concerning. We maybe want to put that on the guinea pig instead. I mean, we could just put that on the guinea pig and put it on the jungle fowl, and that should hopefully be enough for that to do that. Yeah, there we go. You're expanding out. Good, good. It's a good bit of money there for you. Hopefully should be enough to get you leveled up. Would love to give you the mausoleum, which you would think the pearl would get you a wee bit more, but obviously not. Poet Town is done, so it's a level 3 on the first chosen era, which is kind of crazy in a way. Let's go over here. We have managed to get the meaning of life. There we go. Perfect. We've managed to get everything there. Excellently done. Cannot complain with that at all. You are still waiting for your copper. In fact, you're probably not going to get it this round, but there we go. We still got a microcharge left. That's okay. What are we wanting to spend that on is the question. Because we do have a whole bunch of stuff. We maybe stick this on the Ramontree. I feel like it's just such a waste. Yeah, and plus 25 for the mineral. I mean, especially when you love wealth so much. Just again, seems like a little bit of a waste. We could always just put plus 25 on, say, this tree over here, and then we've still got one bit left. You know, let's go ahead and we can just put that on the tin. It's a little bit wasteful, but we don't really have anything particularly better to use it on, to be perfectly honest with you. So we'll live. We do have another person, which we will grab, but we'll have a wee look at them in a second, because the time's come for a new era. Let's go ahead and go forward. People have discovered the meaning of life, and isn't it wonderful? I do apologise if you could hear that. That was me just nearly knocking over my bottle of water, which would not have been great. But yeah, look at them go. The meaning of life, the age of philosophy is all done. And with that, we've got 3 stars, got plenty of stuff here. Whole bunch of prosperity. Lovely. Alright, what are we doing next? The poet wants to have food, miner has that. I mean, that's pretty good. This would be quite difficult, I think. We don't have a great nation. We do have to try the great nation at some point. I think Castle of Knights is just too good. The +2 microcharge for the end thing and the 5 Eon limit is really, really nice. We have here Damned Plague. I mean, you're not really a toxic kind of guy, to be fair. So yeah, I think we go Castles and Knights. And I think that's probably a good one to go for. Gives us access to level 2 Biotica as well, which should hopefully very much help everybody. Yeah, there you go. You're getting a huge big bonus for that. Now, we do have access to both the forest and the savannah. Who did we get for this? We got the sage. Excelente, as they would say. Let's go ahead and we can get the forest on, I guess, over here next to the ocean, because potentially we can just like extend this out and we can use some of that coral actually for you. So I think the goddess is probably the worst decision to do something with. So we'll put the sage over here, and then he's also a really good way for us to increase our planets, because he'll be able to sit there and, you know, get loads of food from the forest. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll pop him over there, and he can get some coral stuff as well, because he does love plants. Now, as for you, Mr. Miner, we were just waiting for this copper, so we'll pop the copper down. We've got lots of drafts now as well, which is really nice. Yeah, there you go, you can see there. You're quite happy. Is it enough for Toolsmith? Not quite. Not quite. So let's go ahead and we'll get another draft for the Taiga now that we have a level 2. We do have the Sable late game, which is going to be great. Yeah, let's get you. What do we have? Tourmaline? No, not really. White Birch again. I'm not feeling it. Let's use a quick reroll, see what we get. Arctic Wolf does come with a coffee tree. And I feel like I say that every single time, but it does come with a coffee tree, but we do kind of need a bit more. I mean, granite, it's also kind of nice in a way. Because, I mean, that just gives science and gold. Maybe not as quite as high science as I would like it to be, but it's definitely better than, say, like the Nightjar. And the Kentucky Coffee Tree is good, but we have another chance to pull it. I don't think Arctic Wolves are worth it for the biodiversity, at least for what we need. We need a little bit of gold. We don't need that much gold, put it that way. But what we can do is we can go... I do feel kind of bad about potentially getting rid of this squirrel. Let's go ahead and we can upgrade to a mountain here. Some lovely hills. And I think, yeah, we just have to get rid of this squirrel. It'll be fine. There you go. It's become legacy. There we are. Right, upgrade here. You become legacy, that's alright. We have got this cranberry, which I actually think we put here, and I think that's a nice place for it to go. Pop down. Not enough biodiversity to pop you down, so we'll have to come back over here and we'll have to pop down the skunk again. Yeah, you need more minerals. That's okay. I mean, to be honest, you're probably the last person we need to do. We just need to get the poet and that up higher first. Now, Mr. Poet is going to get a whole bunch from the theatre, which is kind of nice for him. Let's go ahead and we'll go into the rainforest again. Let's get another draft. What do we have? Jabutica. That's decent. That is decent. Brazil wood as well. We already have a lot of trees, which I like. I think that's probably the best one out of these ones, because the rest of them aren't... I mean, mica's nice, but it's not the best. Agave. It's, again, it doesn't give enough. Jade's nice for the money, but yeah, I think Brazil wood is kind of what we want. So, what do we do? Well, we have to work out where exactly we're going to put this. Now, I think obviously the first thing that comes obvious, we put this new plant down there. Which one is it? Javica. We do also have this cola nut as well, which is also fantastic. I think we just have to accept the fact that, I mean, did we put micro on there? No, we didn't put micro on you. We put it on the guinea pig, so we definitely want to keep the guinea pig. Yeah, we just need to make sure the poet has a little bit more stuff here. And we'll definitely be able to get the theatre for him as well. Who are you fighting? Miners fighting the painter. And they'll be stealing some technology, which I'm not really that worried about, but... not ideal. I would love if that science booster was in another place, but... I mean, it's fine. We'll deal with it. Yeah, so we get that. We've got to grab a cola nut. I think we do, just because that gives extra food as well. And that should hopefully get you over the line, because that'll be a huge big boost for the amount of mystery that you're getting, which is going to be great. Yeah, there you go. Huge, huge, huge. Might still be struggling a little bit on the food, actually. I don't think we'd be that bad, but apparently we are. And in that respect, I guess actually leveling this up and getting, because what do we have? The mandrel's not going to be any use for just now. None of you guys are going to be useful. I've never had so much problem trying to get, you know, this stuff here working, but apparently we won't. What we'll do, we'll level up this slot, get ourselves a... I mean, jungle fowl there, or do we put it... I mean, jungle fowl there kind of makes sense, just because we want the adjacency bonuses. It feels such a shame to, like, waste the Brazil wood like that, but... I mean, the jungle fowl's doing alright. We've got a nice bit from the Brazil wood here. It's going to be an awful lot of science for you. In fact, it's an awful lot of food for you as well. And hopefully if he's inventing something, then it means that he'll be able to do something to give him some food. Yeah, we can't get any coral here. It is a shame. Maybe go for theatre, just because we know we have that already. Yeah, so be it. And then... you want more herbivores. We just don't have any herbivores that we can put down. There's just nothing the rainforest has particularly given us in terms of herbivores. Which is a shame. Which is indeed a shame. Now, as for the painter, we're still trying to work on your mausoleum. Let's get a draft for the ocean. Manta ray, octopus. Again, none of this is really what we want. Let's get another reroll. Olavine's our best bet, unless we go to sea turtle, which sea turtle also kind of works. That's a good chunk of gold. It's not quite as much as the olivine though, and you do like gems, so let's get the olivine. Let's get the olivine. Empty slot here. Do we? Because you want to be next to 4 things. It's just kind of how we place this as the difficulty. Because you are a reef, but you don't need to be up above ground either. Because we do need... Yeah, the poet's managed to actually get his full thing there, which is great. What are you taking? Oh, you're taking technology, that's fine. I guess they must have actually invented something there. Scrumptious dessert. Seems very nice. The miner just stealing everything from everybody. Fair enough. As you do. Yeah, let's go ahead and we can try and get this olivine down here, because obviously we have this jasper. That jasper doesn't need to stay there. What we just need is we need to have a whole bunch of animals, if at all possible. So I think in that respect, we actually come over here, we put this clownfish over here, and we'll turn that over to something else. It is a shame that's a science booster, but that's okay, we can get around that. Yeah, we just need to make sure that we've got plenty of animals. We can put barrel down. Yeah, so we can get ourselves a barrel here. Let's actually go ahead and we can, I was going to say upgrade that bit there, but we're actually out of upgrade slots, which is a little bit annoying. Yes, we've got clownfish there as well. Sea crate, so we just need to have something there. Do we just put an anchovy there for just now? I mean, I guess, just so it's done. So we just need to have this olivine down with the biodiversity, which will then give you a great big boost of gems. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Huge big old boost. And do we just come along here and we place this clownfish with a jasper just so we get the full amount of gem bioticum for you to have your Fort Fantastic all well and good. There we go. So yeah, Fort Fantastic should be full now. We should also be able to sit there and go Mausoleum for a full 110. Indeed we can, even better. So you'll be leveled up. Let's use another draft. I know we've already used a draft on the Tiger, haven't we? Because we were doing stuff over here, of course. How could I forget? Well, we were doing stuff and then we kind of got waylaid because we needed to go over and make sure we're doing other things. Let's go ahead and we'll get this granite down. We'll pop that down. There we go. We completed the error. That's good. I feel really bad for the sage because we grabbed him and then we've just done nothing with him. For him, I think apple trees still just make the most sense. Unless we want to go, yeah, apple trees make the most sense. We don't really have the space for anything. Pears are really nice as well. So yeah, there we go. We've got the granites. That's good. Let's go ahead and you know what? We'll use another draft in the forest. What do we get? Paper mulberry. Grey wolf is interesting, but not really what we want. We don't have any more rolls either. Nightshade is really not good. It's actually really not good for what we want. So what could we do that's good? Feldspar, again, not really what we want unless we want to turn some of the taiga into a forest so that the... Yeah, I mean Nightshade at least is okay. And it doesn't lock a whole bunch of stuff. Cowlin. Alright, we've already unlocked all of this. This would unlock Amber, sorry, which is alright. We're not going to have enough herbivores inside the forest, and it's not really what I want to go. We'll go with the Nightshade. A little bit disappointed with that. That was I felt like a particularly bad draw, especially because we were out of rerolls. Okay, where were we? We want to do some stuff over here, because we got pear tree. I guess we could put that on that bit there, and that'd be quite funny. Coral. Insert, you know, joke about what's his face from The Walking Dead. Coral. I'll see myself out. don't worry about it. But yeah, I'm thinking if we can go like some nice kind of like coral build here. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty nice. Even go like that, just so we can get some more minerals. Not exactly what you want, because you want access to, yeah, you want access to, like, you know, plants and that. In fact, that's a terrible place for that pear tree. What am I doing? Because we want to have that pear tree that's going to be next to the apple when we eventually get it. Not got much stuff left. What's this? Mandarin duck. Adjacent to Lista and undergrowth. Okay. We can probably do that. Let's upgrade that. We can probably put the mandarin next to some kind of undergrowth here. Oh, it needs a level 3. Apparently my head's not screwed in. Apologies everybody. That's alright, we've got our stuff there. Pop down, say like our apple tree here. And then we can work out what we want to do for our last bit. Still got 5e on left, which is nice. Yeah, that's good. We got that. That should get you up above level 3. We need you to have a little bit more wealth, my man. Apologies about that. The dog started barking there. Hopefully that's her done. But yes, we need to have a wee think about how we're going to do this. Now for you, we need to have more plants. Now, how do we want to do that? You're undergrowth. Do we just need more animals? I guess we just need more animals. There's more fighting going on. But of course. You like being next to underground things, which Cranberry only counts as one underground. I guess we could maybe move or get rid of the skunk. No, we don't want to do that because the ptarmigan's like purely... Oh no, ptarmigan is about money. You just like being next to other critters. So I guess we actually put you over here next to this jungle fowl, and that means then you can get some wealth from that, and then that should also help the granite too. And how are you doing? You need a little bit more stuff. You need another herbivore of some kind. But we're out of Eon, that's okay. Now you, with that should give you Toolsmith and Mausoleum. I think we're okay for science. You're already at 37. It's wealth is the issue with you, so we're going to get Mausoleum for you. Just so you can get the wealth that you need to level up. Because yeah, Le Chateau is done for you. Crimson Castle, I mean we just weren't very lucky with the herbivores for our rainforest, so I'll have to just do with 100, that's okay. I mean Ocean Shrine will be good for you because we can get the mystery for that, but we can do that next time. Okay, we just need to get our micros down. And what do we have? Assassin Bug. Plus 50 on a stoke could be nice. But predator chickens? It seems really stupid, but it could be funny. No, I think we can go for what we can do. I mean, maybe actually putting that on, like, say, like the barrel eyes is not a bad idea, because that gives a massive bonus to them. And we can have a little think about what we want to do for our last little bit. And then we don't have any way of really improving your food, unfortunately. No. We just have ways of improving the science. I guess we just come around here and we say to this copper potentially, hey, you know, just give us a wee bit more science. 125, I don't think it's too much. There we go. A little bit of micros done and dusted. And we can think about people's error score next time. There we go. Now we know what's happening. We're back to the castles, and they're going to chuck some stones, I'm sure. Yep, here they come. Stones are ready. Run away, little chicken. Also, it appears this placement has caused it to be completely obscured by the city, so you're seeing less than usual. Oh, look at the little guinea pigs. They've got little bows on them. Isn't that nice? It's a big shame, actually, that we never got the domesticator, because imagine if we had like the domesticatable upgrade. We have chickens and we have guinea pigs, so that would be really good. But yeah, here we go. Here come the stones. Stones are coming in, kicking ass, taking names. The poet stands victorious, and we managed to get our 3-star for the era. And there we are. Castles and Night is done. Feeling pretty good about that. Give us our Eon limit for the last bit. A couple more microcharges as well. And we can go for our last bit. What do we have? Solar Punk. I mean, we do have a lot of science on the planet. In terms of food, you're decent-ish. I mean, 30. It's alright. It's actually your best stat. So yeah, I think probably solar... Again, it feels really boring. Otherwise, we want to go for the space one. Or City of Dreams? No, that's for you. Small World. Which we can get because we haven't expanded the planet, admittedly. Nuclear War, again, not really what we want. Can't do Planet Safari. Sludge Corp. I think it's just gonna be Solar Punk again. It's the one that kind of matches the best. Scarab's really nice to get. I'm happy we got that. But yeah, we can see here that this is already giving us quite a good bit of extra science, so that's already quite nice. And then we have our stuff here. We need another mineral of some kind inside this guy's borders. We maybe just change this papaya tree. Maybe. Opera. Opera's really nice. Cafe's also pretty good. At least for improving the food. Let's go ahead and we'll pop down this amethyst here. There should be more than enough plants for you anyway. Boom, there we go. In fact, we can see how many plants are. Opera, I think, is quite nice. What is that? 80? No. 120 mystery that can still grow. And what does every mystery do for you? Gives you +3 wealth and 5 science. So that is 8 per. Oh yeah, I mean that's 120 mystery that gives 8 each. Oh, yeah, that's already better than cafe. Yep, so we go opera. Of course, this is where we find out my maths are just terrible, which don't be surprised if that's the truth. But yeah, that should at least give you a whole bunch there. I mean, it would have been quite nice to potentially get you enough for you to get the all flower and bird game that, but we do already have a decent amount of population, so we could nearly be there. Either way, getting some more inventions is going to be nice. As for you, Mr. Weaponsmith, I think Weaponsmith makes more sense. Just get you some more science. Get you much over the edge. This lady here, Amulet Smith would make probably the most sense. What can we get in terms of this rainforest? We can get this ebony. Likes to be next to elements. Does count as a mineral as well, which is actually really nice in terms of the animals. Maybe having the food would have been better. It would have been worse in terms of like gains, but we're struggling to get food into you, which I suppose is another problem in of itself. As for you, you want to have another fruit, don't you? Or at least another... Or actually no, we want to have one more ocean thing in here. You should have... Oh no, we don't have anything on the edge here. What can we do for this? Blue whale isn't the answer. I don't think you are either. Just pop in a herring and it's just done. We can get the ocean thing. There we go. Ocean shrine, Eureka. There you go, should be nice and happy. That should give you a whole bunch of mystery. Let's go ahead and we'll buy a expansion out. I do like the fact there's a moth there as well. We have this whole savannah that we haven't used. Let's expand out this bit here. Beautiful. It's going to be a big old ocean. People are going to want to expand out into that, which is great. Yeah, Sage is pretty happy. You have Blast Furnace. Hardware store could also be really, really nice. What is our level up for you guys? I don't think we have one. Oh no, we had the Sable, of course. So we can come over here and we can get the Sable down. I think we want to get another expansion out over here, just so we have the Taiga. So there's more room for the Sage to do stuff with the forest, and also so we can keep the better materials like uranium and such for the scientist if we want to. Now, yeah, I guess we just burn because we don't really have anything else that we can really do with these things. We need more minerals for you, which I mean we already have the stone. We actually just don't have enough minerals for the for the miner, which is kind of crazy. Unless I guess we give him one of these ones, put down a feldspar or something like that. I don't know. It is an option. We do have the Mandarin duck. We do have the Sable here. So let's go ahead and we can upgrade this bit here. Sable, we don't have a biodiversity. But, I mean, there's a nice mineral spot there, but we just don't have anything to put down there. Let's go ahead and we'll buy a draft. Let's get rid of this Taiga. I thought we had enough. We got no draft charges. Always buy another one. I don't think it's a bad idea, because we're wanting to go for drafting the Taiga. What we got? Strawberry, Siberia. It's all money. It's not what we want. I feel like we're being very unfortunate with what we've got. I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. All this money is good, but it's really not what we were looking for. Black bear, at least. I mean, Siberian tigers and black bears are interesting. Gives you a lot of wealth, but we wanted you for the science. We didn't want you for this. Yeah, this is all wealth. We got no rerolls either. Honeysuckle. Just give it a whole bunch. We've got a lot of stuff there. Platinum's really good as well. You're good for threats. You're decent. Yeah, really just not what we want. Goose could be really good. Strawberries are also decent. Cougars are alright. I mean, probably it's either the Tiger or the Titanite, and I'm trying to switching between the two because a black bear is obviously really, really nice because it just gives so much. Honeysuckle's good for the extra food as well, just to increase our prosperity. I think we actually go to Titanite because the honey, we already have access to Sable as a decent money maker. We can go, say, like the honeysuckle. Oh, sorry, not the honeysuckle. We can get the Titanite in there. We'll probably get the Sable there. I mean, this would be a perfect place to duck, but let's go ahead and we'll upgrade this bit. Boom, boom. There we go. Let's see what we get. Another mineral bit there. Okay. Game's just playing with me now. To be fair, we can get Nephrite in there. Nephrite's fine there. Go ahead and we'll get ourselves a wee honeysuckle here. Go ahead and get a mandarin duck. Could be a good bit of food for you. Good bit of biodiversity too. And then we go ahead and we get the Titanite down here. Maybe we get the blast furnace. We're not going to have access to any energy stuff. I mean, that's a lot of money for you. So that's pretty nice. Metropolis of Industry is done. We maybe just go for the hardware store. I mean, the hardware store is decent because you're going to have a lot of money. You're going to have the inventions and the trading power to actually get quite a lot of this. It could actually give you a big boost. Yeah, you know what? Let's try it. Let's go hardware store. There we go. So be it. Perfect. I mean, that's 6 science. Just as it stands. Could certainly be worse. Now, for you, we have to come back to you in a bit. We want to do something with this ocean. Definitely. We also want to do something with a sage. We do have access to another draft as well. Which I think we go for the forest and see what we can get. Orange tree, that's what it's gonna be. Okay, good. So we can come back over here. We've still got access to a whole bunch of upgrades as well. Let's get an upgrade there. We'll put an orange tree down here. I'm thinking we go grapevine, orange tree. I mean, we're gonna need an awful lot of stuff here in order to get that. That's fine. Let's upgrade this slot as well. What's your next thing? Animal breeder. Of course. We're not going to have enough domesticable animals, are we? Actually, no, the mandarin duck is okay. Are you an undergrowth? You are an undergrowth. Alright, okay, we put you there. Guar down. Get up this stuff here. And then for you, we'll get an orange tree down. Good stuff. We don't have access to a creek, which is kind of irritating. I will go ahead and I will actually purchase these expansion things because I really want you to expand. I don't know why you don't want to expand. It's like you've got this orange tree here that's making the most food out of everything on the planet. Like, come on. what are you playing at? As for everything else, we don't really have... doubling all tags could be pretty decent, actually. Yeah. Go ahead and we'll just double all the tags. And see what that does. Oh yeah, that's done quite a bit for the old orange tree, hasn't it? And then especially if we go in... Ah, it's an animal. Do we have anything... I mean, it might even be worth getting a bee there. Just to improve that out a wee bit more. If only we had the thing that improves plants, that would be grand. That's okay. I mean, I can't go wrong with a orange tree that's making nearly 2k. There we go. We've completed the first bit for clean and renewable energy for all, which is great. Exactly what we want. Get another draft for that rainforest. We can see what's going on. That could be good as well. But yeah, feeling pretty good about that. Yeah, we just need the prosperity, capital color. You're right. Sage is going to go absolutely insane. Especially once he... Are you going to expand out again? I mean, your interest. There's literally a guar and a mandarin duck there. I don't know why you're not wanting to come across. We want to go ahead and put down a rabbit because it is domesticable. And that means that we can get our domestic stuff there. We want to get our jam press as soon as possible so we can really use that orange tree. Yeah, you should be... Yeah, you're expand that border. That's grand. Fantastic. We don't really have to do much more for you. For you, however, we do. So what can we do for you in order to give you some more wealth? That is the question. Because our ocean isn't particularly wealth adjacent. And sea community is quite nice. Sun coral is alright. That's, yeah, it's nothing to really do with wealth. But I can't go wrong with some more science, to be honest. And having some more unique stuff so we can get to the theatre would be good. Yeah, that's a good bit of... It's a really nice bit of stuff there. I wonder if we maybe just put down some other kind of fruit thing, just to have a fruit thing down. Probably just put a blueberry in this spot here. Could be good. Yeah, we'll level this up. We obviously do want to put a blue whale here if we can. Especially on that slot. That would be pretty great. You've gone down a wee bit, but we will put, in fact we can put a blue whale there now, so let's do that. It'll be a huge amount of food for you. Yeah, there we go. 900 like that. I mean, even more. You're really boosting that up, which is great. Now, for this, we should get a decent amount from your emblem. Because deep stuff does get 5 mystery, and your mystery goes all... I was going to say goes all into gold, but it doesn't. It actually goes a little bit into food as well. Theatre Maker isn't quite there. Kind of hoping that I have a wee bit more. There we go. Some nice new bits there. Do we go ahead and level up this bit here and we get like the sunfish? I don't think that's a bad idea. Yeah, you like just happy have expanse. Painter managed to make some oil. You're going to steal some technology, that's alright. Some more food for you. If you liked food, you'd be absolutely golden. Now for you, we do have the animal breeder. So let's do that. Because I wouldn't mind some additional level ups from you in terms of trade routes, just so we can get more trade routes for the miner as well, because the miner does love trading. He does need some more money for that though. Do we potentially come along here and put down the sable? I don't think that's a bad idea. Do we maybe just buy you another expansion? Yeah, I think we do, just to ensure that you will definitely get this expansion. Now, as for you, we will put something else down, so we'll just grab that now, because we don't have to worry about it, like, you know, not coming to fruition. Nice, good gold booster there. I don't know what we could put there, but that would be a very nice thing to have something that produces a lot of money on. But we don't really have that at the moment. Do we have anything that would give us, like, some easy... Not really, do we? No. I'll go ahead and put an anchovy down here. In fact, you know what we should do? We should put the anchovy next to that one so we actually get the additional biodiversity, because we're going to need it. Although this lagoon is looking not too bad, to be fair. The seep community is definitely making a lot of stuff here with the Abyss. There you go, you're getting a little bit extra there. Now, as for you, Jam Maker's a no-brainer for you. Just being able to get an extra 2,000 food off that orange tree is pretty insane. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Just everything being turned around by this orange tree. You're actually making more food. I guess it's all fruit biotica, but yeah, you're making actually more food off the jam than you are off the orange tree. But I mean, that's great in terms of the bustling metropolis. Cannot be too unhappy. Tiger's already max level, so there's nothing more we can do there. You know what? They'll get a draft for the ocean. Ocean's only level 2. Bottlenose dolphin. Staghorn coral. Shipwreck is probably what we're going for. Yep. Shipwreck's what for us. Especially on a gold bit. That should make hopefully a lot of money. Let's have a wee look. And what's this? False trumpet. You know what, we'll just get another level up here. You got any coral we can put down? Yeah, some coral. Or help down. Pop down this false trumpet rounds. See who gets that. You should be very, very happy now in terms of your wealth. Ringsmith Gallery. It's probably our best. It's 1,000 that we're getting. Unless we have anything that gets like basic mystery. Parrotfish. And Parrotfish kind of is just a better version of you two. You critter. You are a critter. So we could just level you up. Put down, say like a parrotfish here, and then do a reef, right? There you are. James put you on a plant spot, but unless we... No, we have to put that down there for the all of the team, which is fine because the parrotfish is making us more money than the clownfish. There we go, good stuff. And that hopefully has got you, but I mean, gallery just makes the most sense. It's 1,000. It's 1,000 gold. 1,000 wealth. We might as well put that down. That's at least we've got capital colour all the way done. Let's go ahead and we can level up this spot here. We have a lot of stuff to spend, admittedly. We could be buying more draft charges. We've definitely got lots of stuff for our Eon, which is good. That's exactly what we want. Another wee draft there. We can get the Taiga, should we wish to. But I'm not really seeing it. I think we should try and get you as much as we can in terms of our stuff here. Just fine. Do we just go ahead? You know what, we could just put a potash down there. At least that's done. We want to put down this sable, if we can. A mandarin duck there. You got ptarmigans. Because yeah, you want to have more critters. So do we just go... You want to be next to undergrowth if you can, but I don't really care too much about you because I just really want to get this sable down if at all possible. Yeah, there we go. Boom, pop you down. That's a good, decent bit of money, but you're not as good as I thought you'd be. Yeah, it's only plus 25 gold. Now, admittedly, we can get the scarab, which would be nice, the 40%, but you're not really producing that much. Ptarmigan's producing alright. Titanite, it's okay. Not really any other way we can get more minerals unless we, it does just say for each mineral, it doesn't say it necessarily has to be distinct, is the only thing. I'm thinking I'm going to use this draft for the rainforest, and I'll tell you why, because I'm thinking we can get something good here. I mean, we haven't even used the mandrill effect, to be quite honest, but Piranha is pretty nice. Hiracona is decent as well. Fruit. I mean, this is better because it gives more fruit. I think we go with that one. I think that makes the most sense to me, at the very least. There's not much space here. Empty slot there as well. We could always purchase like another expander, to be honest. I know we're kind of out of Eon, but we'll get Eon. Eon's not something I'm particularly worried about because we've got so much food. Yeah, you know what? I think we do just go ahead and we purchase a expander. And we should expand out this bit here. Like so. Miners invent something new, that's really nice. Right, come over here. Bring this up. The Brazil wood is laughing, or should be. We should have loads of forest spirits. Let's get everybody over. No Savannah plays today, unfortunately, but you know. It's fine. Let's go ahead and we can pop down, say, like, the Guarana here. Maybe pop down this ebony as well, because the ebony is kind of just interesting. Oh yeah, we need to get some more Eon, so let's go ahead. And we'll purchase a little bit. They still haven't fixed the thing up here. It's still only showing on the left side there, but at least there's that left side that you can see, so that's good. Let's actually go ahead and get a booster here in case we get, like, a wealth upgrade that we could use. Is there anything we want to do with that mandrill as well? Not really, and to be fair as well, it's like, oh, I want a dense jungle. There's nothing dense about this jungle, son. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I think we're okay for animals. This will give you another mineral. So that'll be good. Good bit of biodiversity as well. And yeah, I guess we just go ahead and we grab another passion fruit. Just for a wee bit more biodiversity. Now, what would have actually made more sense is if we had... let's actually use some of our Eon to redo this, because we'll put this down over here. We're basically just changing them around. And the reason I'm doing this is because I know it wastes a little bit of Eon, but it's not too bad. You're noble, are you? No, unfortunately not. You like to be next to an element, so we'll put a cinnabar there, next to you. You're not next to a reptile, but I'm sure you'll live. Yeah, there we go. The reason I'm doing that is because we can now come over here, purchase ourselves a terraforming charge, and go ahead and create an anomaly here to double all the fruit tags. There we go, fruit and flower. Wonderful. Would have preferred a creek, but we can't, you know, beggars can't be choosers. That orange tree is absolutely insane. Look at it go. Shame it's on that animal booster, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers at the end of the day. That is a crazy amount of stuff there. The sage is absolutely loving life. Do we have anywhere we could put that nightshade? Not really. We don't have any minerals in this place anyway, so... I guess we could put it... I mean, you're not a flower. No. No, you're flowers. Yeah, that nightshade's a little bit wasted, but never mind. What can we do for a couple more points? Well, this Guarana's going absolutely crazy, which is good. We could do with just a little bit more biodiversity if we could. Bamboo, cinchona. Maybe put down like cinchona tree and a bamboo here just to get a little bit more biodiversity and then just make things a bit happier. Yeah, there you go. You can see the biodiversity's getting crazy. The Guarana's going crazy. Oh, and actually, we do have the bee, and hear me out, I know it feels a bit weird to purchase that, but we can put the bee on the Guarana and make it double tag fruit. Or make it tag fruit again. Which will then make the orange stuff go first. Yeah, there you go, 4 times fruit. Do it again here for the passion fruit. There we go. Lovely jubbly. That's an awful lot of fruit tags. Fruity tags. In fact, we can probably just buy some more micros and do that. Do I spend 75? Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. I'll grab another terraforming charge as well. Do we just try and get another thing in the taiga? There's not much space, but we can get ourselves another booster. We've got so much food, thanks to this orange tree, that we can kind of go a bit insane. Let's go ahead and we'll grab some more micros. Mostly because this is on the anomaly bit, isn't it? So we can come over here and we can actually just go, hey, you're also a bee. We save it for the orange tree. Maybe just in case we can get something like plus... I mean, yeah, it's animals as well. It's not really what we want. If I could get something that's like, you know, rather than this upgrading animals, if I got that for the trees, or for plants, sorry, that would have been insane, because that would be huge. So I think what we do is we just say, hey, this grapevine is also a fruit again. Miner's stealing some more stuff from the painter, that's fine. You just do you, Miner. You're kind of just, you know, you're going skits. Yeah, do we try and roll the forest and see what we can get? We don't have much biodiversity, but again, we can also just expand. And you know what? Actually getting some more fruit stuff. Cherry tree, tag fruit for each adjacent thing. That's looking pretty good for me. I think that's what we do. Right, so we're going to need to get ourselves another expansion. That's okay, we can get that. Let's move some folk over here. We can even potentially get another draft in for that taiga, but we'll see. Yeah, get that down. Just anything to make this orange tree even better. I mean, look at it go. It's 4K. Let's just try and get this as high as possible. This is quite funny. We might as well. Let's expand this on out. Boom, boom. Good stuff. Right. What can we do for fruit? So, you just want to be next to... You'll be next to an animal there. That's fine. Let's get an upgrade here. Feels weird as well, because we only got the 4 cities. We could get another city if we really wanted to, but I'm not really seeing the point. So how do we want to do this? We got anything good here? We got nothing that gives gold. Could just get some stone. Spinel's alright. I mean, you need wealth, to be fair. So if we go Spinel here... We'll get some more Eon. There we go, get some more Eon, thank you. We need to get this cherry tree down. Spinel needs to be next to another plant as well. Now, do we... This is where I think we go just a bit different. We do need to put down a mineral of some description here. That is true. Because I'm thinking what we actually do is we just go ahead and we put down another anomaly here to double up these bits here, because you're going to be a huge amount of fruit. We just need to put down a mineral now. We do need to get some more Eon. This is going to be our last one, I think. There we go. Pop you down there. Yeah, look at that marquee of the fruit going absolutely crazy. I think that's certainly the highest I've had in a single tile ever. Like, that is probably the highest I've ever had. 7,000. 7,000. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and make sure people are, you know, expanding out this way, please. Thank you very much. I mean, can't get another micro. Oh, that's a shame. I mean, you're hesitant to actually come out. You're like, what's the point of expanding? You've got so much stuff here. I mean, look at that additional food. It's insane. It's so much prosperity for us. You love to see it. Yeah, if I could just get like a little bit of extra stuff there as well. So yeah, just having, I mean, you're getting plus 20 for that. I guess it's because the Sage is probably the biggest city I've ever had as well in terms of population. I'm struggling to think any other time I would have had something as big. Yeah, I can't really think of it. We don't have access to any other plants as well that we could put down because, you know, obviously the granite isn't doing too well for that. Unfortunately, only got the 3. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything else to really improve that. I guess we could make this, now we can't even make it more rugged. Upgrade slots, I guess we just buy a couple of expansions, get you to come out. Take over this bit here, just so you can, like, you know, take over this bit. And grab that. I guess getting a plus 25. These. Better than nothing. Yeah, I guess it's better than nothing. Getting a little bit of stuff there. Use up a couple of stuff there. Got no way of adding in any other kind of micros, have we? Nah, that's basically it. It's plus 25 off of food somewhere. On the whale? Guess on the whale. Yeah, why not? There you go. Shipwreck didn't actually produce as much as I'd maybe hoped so, but then again, it's 150 mystery, which is pretty decent, so... There you go, you've expanded out there. Let's go ahead and expand you out again. Now, you will actually increase the amount we're getting from this jam maker, which is currently at 8,333. Holy! This has been a good time for the old Sage. The old Sage is going crazy. I'm just speeding up time now because there's nothing really else we can do. We almost managed to afford some more Eon, which is kind of crazy. I mean, I guess we could just grab some nomads and use an expansion for you know, the fun of it. So let's just do that. We can go ahead and we can expand this bit out here and we just settle them in the forest. Why not? Maybe they'll give us a little bit of stuff. Maybe they can be traded with or something like that. General, yeah, you know what, Mr. General, in you come. Just, you know, big chillin'. Come over here. You can sit in for a bit. There we go. Time has come to conclude the planet. He's like, why am I even here? I'm just kind of like rocking up at the end of the world. Oh dear. Yeah, sadly we just can't really afford anything. We got nothing else we can put down. We got no more micros. General will settle him and then we will end that there. I mean, at the very least, the miner has managed to get a lot. Did he get much from that hardware store? He got +4, or he got that times 4, so he got 8 levels of technology. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. Especially given that I feel like we didn't really get that lucky on the drafts. There you go, you're down. You're quite happy. Anybody going to trade with him? Anybody got spare trades? Doesn't really look like it, does it? No. Yeah, I mean, you're not that happy. You've got a decent number of trades, but not that much. You've got a decent number. You've got an alright one. Yep, I think it is time to conclude the planet, unfortunately, so let's go. I think that went really well, though. I'm really happy we got that sage. I'm really happy the orange tree worked out the way it did. Look at that. If that was on a plant booster, or if we had a creek, then that would have gone crazy. Imagine if we had a creek here on these two bits. That would have gone... Well, we wouldn't be able to do that because we're doing the anomaly bit anyway, but it still would have been absolutely crazy. Unreal. Right, time has come to conclude the planet, and so we shall. Nature and humanity live in harmony, and indeed they do. Isn't that the best thing of all? Everybody's incredibly happy. Alright, and with that, that's another True Titanic weekly challenge done. Let's see how we did. 3-starred everything. Managed to get the biggest orange tree in the world. Didn't even touch the mandrill. Why not? Just shy of 1,000. Could have maybe got there, but just shy. You know what? I'm still pretty happy. We feel like we used pretty much everything we needed to there. Sable wasn't as good as I maybe had remembered it, but we didn't really have a critter-focused taiga anyway, so also makes sense. But yeah, just shy of 1,000. I'm quite happy with how that went. I don't think we can feel unhappy about that at all. And yeah, things looking good. Things looking on the up and up. And yeah, not much more to say. I'm quite happy with how that went, so I just want to say a big thank you to everybody watching. Hopefully you're still enjoying the Reus 2 stuff. Hopefully we'll be seeing when the Grasslands DLC is coming out, probably sometime in the new year. Speaking of which, it's getting close to Christmas. Hope you guys are all doing well with your preparations for that. We should still have a couple more of the Reus 2 stuff, and then I'll have to probably take a week off because I will be away, unless I can maybe get something done before I go. That's in the future. We'll just kind of have to see what happens with that. But yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody for watching. Hopefully you've been enjoying the stuff on the channel. Big thank you to all the members of the Burger Band as well for supporting the channel as well. Do appreciate you all. And all the things you help us with the channel do. If you do want to become a member of the Burger Band, you can do it down below. Feel free, you know, just get access to videos a little bit earlier than that. When they come out before, you know, you can access some members only posts and that kind of thing. But yeah, just want to say a big thank you to everyone watching. Till next time, take care.